Sao Paulo, what's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. Inside the 40. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A huge play right off the bat. 53 yards.
You talk about a big-time run right out of the gate. I mean, there was nothing special here play call-wise. He just found a crease, hit it, and he was off.
First down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Exit third and inches.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Vikings first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
Second and 9.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He's got it at the 3. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And And the Vikings are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down. Williams. That one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On third down, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, Chicago.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jonathan Allen getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Vegas. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Kmet. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
The 12-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Ready to go! Yes!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Third down coming up.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with it.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A 4-yard loss.
On fourth down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal.
Santos for the Bears field goal.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bears will tie the game at 3 apiece.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Third and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Now McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go!
McCarthy to the air on second down. They'll look to set up a screen here. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Just a little slow developing in that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 1.
Go! 19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. He'll He'll take this for a couple, but the official signals he has enough. First down.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
Now a run with Smith. And trying to get any kind of burst in these conditions. The only burst is in the clouds. Slowed up, just a gain of a couple. From 29, here's 2nd and 7. Handoff here, up the middle. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Up the middle they go. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. That is caught out wide on the RPO. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
7-yard gain.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he goes up top, looking for Kmet.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. He's got a man, and that's DJ Moore. A first catch for DJ, and a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
The 21-yard line.
To throw is Williams. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Williams to throw on second down. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
10 yards to go.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jonathan Grenard in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
Torrey Taylor in formation.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Late catchment up from the linebacker spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 44-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a give up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Short pass, caught by Oliver. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Here's McCarthy. That one intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to take possession.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Swift. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Williams. That one on target to Moore. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, sit on!
Now Swift. The struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Minnesota.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one broken up and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears 1st down.
What is up? Volunteer!
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll be 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Let's go. 60 license.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
2nd and 10. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front.
Okay, ready?
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. First comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Well, 3rd and 19 seam, no problem as they convert for the first down.
70 Lions!
Minnesota.
Trying the left side, and here's Smith. And tough with defenders as well to get leverage to get their hands on. Taken down after a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go! Go!
Smith again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Take go!
First down, they go right back to Smith. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Nike, 18!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 1.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Tag!
They'll run with Smith. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front, 13-3. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here is 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Swift. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Whiskey.
Here's Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run with Swift. Finds room in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Chicago.